No one's in here yet. Hello. So we missed the first 15 minutes, so I'm not sure it would be great. So, what I did see was that Cersei had still planned to attack the North while the North was trying to take care of the walkers, and that they finally told Jon Snow who he really is. Hey, who just joined? I just kind of wanted to talk about Disney and Game of Thrones, so if you didn't watch it, I don't see it now, but Jellies was on earlier, premiering one of her videos. I am to see the last season of Game of Thrones, and also talk about Endgame. I've been watching so many videos of Endgame lately, like all the spoilers. Well, they can't really give spoilers because they're keeping things so quiet, but the spoilers, and I'm gonna have to go to my page because I can't see your comments, so I need to go to my live and get in there so I can see your comments. So give me just a second. So you're shocked and happy at the same time about Game of Thrones. So I missed the first 15 minutes of it. We thought it was recording and it wasn't. So if you have that if you can tell me what happened in the first 15 minutes, we came in right when, gosh, what were they? I think, Tyrion Lannister was walking across somewhere in the north talking to the friar or rabbi or whatever he is, I can't remember, and talking and looking down on Daenerys and Jon Snow, and that's where I picked up at. So whatever happened before that I didn't see. I saw everything else, and it was about 15 minutes into it. So if you know what happened, go ahead and share it with me because I totally missed it. But I am pretty shocked too. Like, I was actually surprised that, for one, Jon Snow rode rode the dragon in the first episode of this season, and two, that they told him who he is in the first episode. I figured that would be like 2 episodes in, maybe 3, but this season is supposed to be shorter and in the last season, so maybe that's why they did that. I was shocked that so I don't know. So also want to talk about Endgame, Marvel's Endgame. I'm really, really excited about that, and I don't have tickets to go see it the opening weekend, only because I'm literally gonna shut myself down until I go see it. Like, I'm not gonna look at anything that relates to Avengers because I don't want to spoil it for me, and I want to go see it. Hi, Mr. Macaroni. It was just everyone arriving, so nothing really big really happened. That's good. I was kind of hoping that it wasn't anything like, I don't know, if you watch The Walking Dead, it's like the first 5 seconds everybody gets killed. So, and I know those are 2 totally different shows, but I mean, it's either the first couple of minutes in the show everyone gets killed, and then the last couple of minutes of the show everyone gets killed. I'm not afraid to admit it, but okay. I don't know why I had to pull it up on my computer to be able to see, hey Juan, to be able to see the comments because it's the screen over there. I can't really see it. I know, me too. Affinity War, I was just like, especially when Robert Downey was saying bye to Spider-Man, I was just like, oh, I'm gonna cry. But I just thought about the whole time, and you know, Doctor Strange was saying this was the only way. So if he's the one that told Thanos to he would give him the stone if he saved Stark's life, there was a reason for it. So that's like the only thing that kept me together during that movie. Right one, yes, the ending. I was just kind of, I love. So I didn't wear it tonight. I was going to, but I think it's still dirty. We had a Game of Thrones day Friday at work, so I wore the Game of Thrones shirt that I bought on Thursday to work on Friday, and I was gonna wear it tonight, but yeah, I think it's still dirty. I haven't washed it yet, so instead I'm wearing Jack Skellington and the ears to match, and that's the only reason I put the ears on is because I had the shirt on. You don't like how weak they made Hulk? So that's something that I've kind of wondered about. You have, and I can't remember the actor's name that played Hulk in the Hulk movie, but then you have Mark Ruffalo, and I really like Mark Ruffalo. I really like him as a person, and he really fits the Bruce Banner persona. But why didn't they ever create a second Hulk? Like all the other stars have second movies. I'm thinking maybe the original Hulk just didn't do very well in the very after the first movie. I don't know. Honestly, I didn't watch Hulk until like 2-3 years ago, and it's been out for a long time. So I guess not as many people are interested. And I've followed all of like Iron Man and Thor. I haven't watched Black Panther though. I need to. And I haven't watched Captain Marvel, but I've followed all the others. Yes, this is Halloween. Okay, this is actually Nightmare Before Christmas is my absolute favorite. I think I have like 3 or 4 shirts, and I have several socks and 2 ears. So for Endgame, is anyone going? Yes, I love DC. I actually have the artist that made these ears. I have a custom order with her right now to make me some Green Arrow ears, and she's making those, and she'll be sending them to me soon, along with, she already makes the Flash ears, so the Flash ears are on their way, and once she makes the custom Green Arrow ones, I'll get those. You heard Captain Marvel was terrible? Well, so here's the thing, and why I want to watch all of them, and I actually want to rewatch all of them from beginning to end, because in each one of them, in their post credits, they have a scene that connects that movie to the next movie coming out. Like at the end of Hulk, you have Tony Stark meeting up with what's his name? Somebody knows his name, the guy with the patch. Meeting up with him, talking about getting Hulk on board for the Avengers. So each one of them, and some even have like stuff throughout the movie kind of like stuck in there that put all of them together and led them up to this end game. So that's really why I want to watch like every single one of them from the start to the finish in the order that they were released. I just feel like if you were to do that, everything would kind of click together more. And of course, you're going to find the things that don't really click together, because there's always flaws in movies, because people create because you're only human, right? You're a huge Marvel nerd. Nick Fury. Yeah, I knew it. I was going to say, like, I was trying to put Nick and Fury together. Hi, Jellies. I was asking you earlier, I don't know if you saw my comment in one of either Bob and Ashley's or Dole Whip Dad's live stream, because I was flipping between the two of them. I don't know if you saw it, but I was like, are you going to be around at 9 p.m.? Yeah, I mean, so yes, I like DC and I like Marvel. My thing is, I like DC television shows way better than their movies, and Marvel, I like their movies way better than TV shows. So I started to watch uh, some of their TV shows, and I wasn't as impressed. But DC's, I love their TV. And another thing that bothers me about DC's movies is that they change their heroes around. They change their actors around, so you won't have the same actor portraying the same person in the next movie. That you have a different one. I get that there's schedule conflicts and they have to hire somebody else, but I feel like they should make them sign a commitment like Marvel does. They may, and I just don't know it. But Marvel has, when they sign someone on to be a superhero or be in a movie, they sign them on for a period of movies. And if for some reason, like Thor's girlfriend, how she wasn't in one of the movies, she couldn't be in that movie. So instead of just replacing her, they just said that they broke up. And that gives her a chance to come back if she wants. Hey, I'm good. Do you see that little wrench beside your name, Jeff? You get a wrench. Hey, Greg. You thought Black Panther was mediocre? I have not seen it. I need to see it. That and Captain Marvel is the only ones I have not seen. Also, is anyone going to go see Endgame opening weekend? I already said I am not going opening weekend by any means. I don't even have tickets, and I've heard that they're all sold out anyway. But I do want to go see it in the theater. I don't want to wait at all. If I had to wait, I would be very upset, and I definitely want to see it in the movie theater. And like post credits, it makes me wonder what they're going to do with the post credits, since they always connect something post credits to another movie. If they're ending Endgame and it's pretty much ending all the original 6 Avengers, which really makes me sad. Really, really makes me sad. I love Hawkeye. I love Thor. I love Tony Stark. All the 6 Avengers, I like them. I don't know how their post-credit will be for that. Are they just going to do like another Captain Marvel or another Black Panther, or maybe, I don't know, introduce some others? Good to see you too, Greg. They're making a lot of weird movies this year. I know that they are making, what did I hear this on? I think it was Michael Kay's video this weekend where he was talking about how Disney is launching their stream in November. And on the bucket list for launching is a TV series called Loki. So I think they're going to make a TV series just geared towards Loki. And then there was another one for, I don't, 2 of the other characters, but I can't remember which ones it was. But I mean, after hearing that and hearing everything that, like all the Marvel movies and stuff are going to be able to be streamed from that, I'm like, dang it, now I kind of want that streaming service. And right now, just don't tell anybody, our Netflix streaming service is free because we use my husband's uncle's streaming service, and he lives like right across the street over there. So we can easily use them. Did I catch up and chat a little bit? Not a Marvel fan. Oh, Pirate Princess Red, do you like DC? Sonic the Hedgehog movie coming out this year. I never got into Sonic the Hedgehog, like ever. I remember some kids in my school, they used to draw him, and I'd be like, oh, draw me one, he looks cool, but I never really got into it. His Blue Ranch. Loves the egg hunt. Oh, yeah. Okay, so Christina, who's Playdates and Travels, who's in here, did an egg hunt it was at the Disney store, right? And then Dole Whip Dad and his daughter and wife did one too. And you know, we have an outlet that's like 30 minutes away from here, and to me it's just too close to Nashville that I never really go, but I need to go and do it definitely. What did you, for the love of the mouse, what did you think of the episode? I didn't see the first 15 minutes, but they said that it was pretty much just everyone arriving into Winterfell. I bet it was a lot of fun. I've got like 3 conversations going on right here, talking about the egg hunt and the outlets, and then in game with Marvel and Game of Thrones. Good night, Mr. Macaroni. Oh, I just put myself. Oh, no. There. Sorry. I have the stream up, so there's one more in here than is actually in here, because I have it up so I can see the comments. The comments are too small on the screen right there. Jon riding the dragon was awesome, and him finding he is the rightful king was good. Everything else was just setting it all up. Yeah, I agree 100%. It was just all setting it all up. But yeah, riding the dragon was pretty awesome. And I don't really care if Jon and Daenerys are related. They're freaking cute together. And him finding out, yeah, he looked like he was like borderline with the crap and borderline pissed. And he didn't seem happy about it at all. He was just kind of like either very angry or like taken aback. So one thing that I think I've already mentioned that I thought was like really creepy in there is that they pinned the kid up to the wall with whatever that was around him. It looked like arms. And then he came back to life like the dead, screaming. That was so creepy. Oh no, I'm sorry. Okay, I won't say anything else. Nothing really happened though. It was just kind of setting everything up for later on. Okay. Bye, Christina. Yeah, the giveaway refilling, I posted it yesterday. Today is a new giveaway that I posted, so you'll have to scroll down a little bit to see that. When you get home, quit driving in the car. Okay, I didn't know what time it came on the West Coast. Does it not come on at the same time? Like, so, because the East Coast, it's 9 o'clock, and then the West Coast was 8 o'clock, which is, or the Central's 8 o'clock. Would it not be like 6 o'clock there, or does it come on late there? So, last time I was live, we did some like riddles and trivia, and you guys liked it. So I'm gonna pull those up and see if you like any of them. Best riddles with answers. What can travel around the world and while staying in a corner? What can travel around the world while staying in a corner? I didn't make these ears, no, Jack. I got them from Labonet. I actually order a whole lot of her ears. I've got 5 on the way that I ordered a week or so ago, and one of them is a custom made ear. I had her make the Green Arrow, DC's Green Arrow ears. And so I don't even know what they look like. I just gave her the ideas, and I hope they turn out good. I have a pair of Harry Potter ears that are usually behind me, but I'm sitting in the living room instead of at in my corner, my Christie's corner. And so they're not, so you can't see them right now, but they're usually hanging on the wall behind me. Oh, thanks for stopping in for the Love of the Mouse. You've got to do bath time, so have a magical night, everyone. If you don't get back, okay. Have a good night, Pirate Princess Red. Done stringing it? Or playing it? Okay, so does anyone know the answer to what can travel around the world while staying in a corner? Does anyone have a guess? It's a stamp. I'm tall when I'm young and I'm short when I'm old. What am I? Ooh, that one's easy. Tall when I'm old, or tall when I'm young and I'm short when I'm old. What am I? I'm a candle. You can drop me from the tallest building and I'll be fine, but if you drop me in the water, I die. What am I? You can drop me from the tallest building and I'll be fine, but you drop me in the water, I'll die. What am I? I hear one of the kids, they're up and it's 9:24, way past their bedtime. So the answer is paper. You can drop me from the tallest building and I'll be fine, but if you drop me in the water, I die. It's paper. What has a head and is tall, but no body? What has a head? Oh, and a tail, sorry. T-A-I-L. The I looked like an L. I was like, what? So what has a head and a tail and no body? That one should be easy too. Have a good night, Angela. Pirate Princess Red. Have a magical night. Yeah, good night. The answer is a coin on that one. Funny riddles. Nope, that's not it. Anyway. So I've got 13 people that are doing our June loop giveaway. Jeff, do you have any more information on your May one? Let me know. Anyway, we have a June loop giveaway. It's going to be the summer giveaway. And I've got 13 channels, including myself, participating. And I need one more because 13 is a very, very unlucky number. I already know you're in. I've got Steve's World, Cinder Alley, Loves Disney, Jelly's Journey, Life with Roxana, you, Dolly Dad, For the Love of Mouse, Dorky Dad, Allison, WDW Girl, Wrestling with Disney, The Mickey Bunch, Just Out and About, Becca Hart, and myself. So we need one more because we cannot have 13. That is a very, very bad number. Okay, you'll get it out soon, cool. Because I just ordered the items. If you want like that information that I sent to you guys, That was like a template I found online for legal jargon. If you want to use that template, go right ahead. Just like edit it to fit yours. Okay, I'll ask them. Yeah, I just need one. I think I have a request out to Disney Rita. Yeah, I think it's, I have a request out to whatever her name is, something Disney Rita. I can't remember. She's done a couple of giveaways with some of the bigger channels. So I think I'll if she's replying, maybe, I don't know. I mean, I'm fine with having like 15, just as long as it's not 13. It can be 15, it can be 14, but not 13. So, since there's different people in here, I think Greg, you were in here the other day, I'll go over what all's coming out in the next week or so. Mainly that, so you know, I've pushed a lot of my recordings that I did while I was at Disney out till start in like mid-May, and they go through July, mainly because I want to make sure that I have some of those out that go all the way up until we go back to Disney. It's important to me to keep Disney content on my channel even though I do not live by Disney. So that's the main reason why I've pushed some of it out. But you'll still have like Disney unboxings and things like that. Let's see. April. It's March. April. So for the rest of the month, I've got a pin tag that's releasing on the 17th that somebody tagged me in. So I just released a pin tag that I created, and then a pin tag on the 17th that somebody tagged me in. The wire ears I had on the other night, I did an unboxing for those, but it doesn't post until the 19th. And I've got a couple of DIYs, Disney DIYs. My keto update, I don't know how many of you know that I've been doing keto and I've lost 50 pounds. I've got that Keto Life update that posts, and that's actually about 3 weeks old, so I filmed it about 3 weeks ago. But that posts this month. More pin videos. And then, of course, I've got a giveaway going on right now that just posted today. I've got a makeup video. I did a painting, so I have a canvas that I had started to paint like 3 months ago. I had just painted it green. I had to make something for someone and I never did. Well, I painted it today and it's actually in the corner over there. So I may get up and get it and bring it over here so you can see it. But I did the kind of like a DIY of how to paint it. It's a giraffe, it's for a 1-year-old. It's really cute though. Hi, Willie. I'm so organized. Well, it's sloppy, but I write every single thing down. And when I want to move it, I cross it out and move it, write what I want and move it to another day. You want to see it? Okay, I'll get it. Hold on. Okay, so I'm actually pretty decent at painting, and this one I feel like I didn't do too great, but I think for a 1-year-old it will be okay. So the canvas is like I used like a light green and a forest green. I kind of mixed it up and did the whole canvas, and then I drew him in pencil and painted all of him brown except for his eyes, and I painted those white, and then I painted the black over it. But I used a paint pen to draw everything, and then paint to paint. Except for the leaf, I used the paint pen because I didn't have that color of green. So that's it. And his name's Noah, not the giraffe's name. Noah is the kid's name, and when he was born, I painted him an elephant, and this is a giraffe. So maybe I'll get him the whole arc at some point. I don't know. All right. Oh, thanks. This is actually, I don't know if it's from the Halloween party, but I got it while I was there. I've got a Halloween party shirt too, so maybe it's not part of the Halloween party. The weather in Tennessee it's very bipolar, sporadic. It depends. Today it was rainy and very, very windy. The day before it was nice, it was like 80 degrees. And then one day last week it was like 40 degrees. And it's always that way in April. We got married in April. Actually, our anniversary is on Tuesday. So the year we got married was in 2011. And the day before the day before our wedding, so like 2 days before our wedding, it was probably around 70, high 60s, low 70s. The night before our wedding, rehearsal dinner, we had rain and tornadoes, and it knocked down our tent, and we had to rehearse in the building, which we really didn't rehearse. We stood around, talked, and then went to the rehearsal dinner. So it was no rehearsal. And the day of, it was rainy and cold and windy and like 42 degrees. And the very next day it was 70 degrees and beautiful outside. It was ridiculous. Oh, thanks, Jellies. Yes, I think it's cute too. I could have done better on it. It's really dark, like a brown dark color, and giraffes aren't that dark. But I didn't have the colors I needed because I hadn't painted in a while, and I used acrylic, and I didn't really feel like going to buy any acrylic, so I used what I had. I could have mixed some like white in to make him lighter, but I just didn't feel like it. He's still cute though. He is still cute. So where was I with this? May, that the painting is on the 15th, and then literally everything after that is from my trip, until I have some more content to add, because that's the whole reason why I keep pushing stuff out. Like, I'll have content that I feel like needs to get out before my trip, because I pretty much recorded the entire time we were gone for the whole 8 days, and I've been putting content out since October. So once I have more, I'll do it. And it kind of helps when people keep tagging me in videos and they're like, hey, do this one. I had one, who was it? Kelly from the Mickey Bunch tagged me in a Easter dessert tag, which I recorded that yesterday, and that posts tomorrow. So, and I tagged some people, Jellies, not to give you some work to do, I tagged you in that one. And I tagged you in a pin video too that comes out on Wednesday. So yeah, have fun making some videos. North Carolina has bipolar weather too, for sure. We were actually supposed to be planning another trip to North Carolina this year, and my work wouldn't let me out off work, so we couldn't go. It was supposed to be in July, the first week of July. But yes, they are very much bipolar too. When's your princess's birthday? Pirate Princess Red. Yeah, we've been married, it'll be 8 years on Tuesday. And I got him like a little Zippo lighter, and got his name engraved on, or well, his initials engraved on it. And it's not gonna be here in time, so when I had it shipped to him with his name instead of mine. And then I emailed him the receipt and said, hey, this is what I got you. So we don't really hide what the prices are from each other because we're married, so there's no point. And I'm not gonna show him to you unless you wanna see him. He sent me yesterday, to go get a pedicure, and that was part of mine. And I have gift coming. I'm not sure what it is. Thank you, Willie. Thank you, Jeff. She is May 11th. Oh, okay. My daughter is May 31st, so they're all pretty close. It's like we've got something going on every month, pretty much all year long. Because, you know, you've got Valentine's Day in February, and then March we don't really have anything. Anniversary in April, daughter in May, son in July, husband in August, and then you have the fall and the winter, and mine's in the winter. I'm December 17th. What did he get you that we can't see? Oh no, you can see it if you want. Just tell me. He got me a pedicure. Some people don't like feet, but if you want to see it, I'll lift a foot up so you can see it. And then he's getting me something else that hasn't come yet, and I'm not sure what it is. He didn't tell me. So. Yeah, some people don't want to see feet, so unless you guys say, yeah, show me your pedicure, I'm not going to. But it does look pretty neat. I got it, I was trying to do something kind of fallish, but I almost think, I'm not sure that it looks fall, because it was supposed to be like a seafoam green, but it was kind of more blue because they didn't really have seafoam green. And then I got a feather on it and did coral on the feather. I don't know what happened there, but thank you to, I guess my only mod in here right now is Dole Whip Dad, so thanks about that. Thank you. I have to show them now? Okay, just 1 foot though. Okay. You can't see that. Let me get closer. Zoom the toe. This is so awkward right now. It's like the most awkward thing in the world. I don't know if you can see them. I'm watching the playback. You can barely see it. Okay. We literally talked about everything I was going to talk about. So I'm totally going to do some trivia because I do want to stay on till 10 o'clock. Footy close up. That was so awkward. I was like, might as well just stick it over my head. I cannot do that. Not anymore. So I'm not going to do that. Okay. Riddles and brain teasers. So Downscale was in a chat with me, and I think it was Dole Whip Dad's chat. And we were doing brain teasers and easy riddles and things like that. I want funny ones though. Jokes. Hilarious jokes. Let's do this one. Okay, these are just jokes, so you won't be, you can interact by laughing, but you won't be able to like say the other half of it, unless you know it. My girlfriend says I'm hopeless at fixing appliances. Well, she's in for a shock. That's kind of cute. Two windmills are standing in a field. One asks the other, what kind of music do you like? The other says, I'm a big metal fan. That's kind of funny. Funny riddles. I think this is the website I used the other day. Yes, it is. What animal is most likely to eat a relative? Did I see your question? Let me go back and see if I can find it. If you could be in a classic Disney movie, and what character would you pick? A classic one? Probably Beauty and the Beast, and probably Lumiere. I know he's a man, or the candlestick is a man, but he's funny. And I think he's the most interesting character in that movie. That was a good question. I like that. You'd be Aurora? I like Aurora. Let's see. Hi, Zippity Doodad. Oh, did you guys... You said a snake, Willie. So what animal is most likely to eat a relative? An anteater? These are like popsicle stick questions, or like riddles. What boy wizard magically grew a beard each night? Peter Pan, because you would never grow up. That's a good one. That's a good one. If you... Aurora marries Prince Philip. So, what boy wizard magically... This one kind of relates. What boy wizard magically grew a beard each night? I think they should have just said, I don't know about a beard. They should have used another kind of hair. But it's Harry Potter, H-A-I-R-Y, Potter. Silly, silly, silly. Let's see if I can find one I haven't done, because some of you were in here the other night when I was doing these. What is bought by the yard and worn by the foot? Bought by a yard and worn by the foot. What did I miss? I see somebody laughing. I don't know what I missed. What is bought by the yard and worn by the foot? Carpet. These are kind of stupid but funny at the same time. What do Japanese people wear to bed? What do Japanese people wear to bed? T-shirts. T-E-A shirts. Why'd the clock get sick? It was run down. Yeah. I liked your question, Lily. So I'm gonna look for a this or that and you guys answer. I'll answer them too. Okay. Oh, this is a game, so you have to answer each one and it takes you to an end result. Okay, so would you rather be friends with Timon or be friends with Pumbaa? So this is a Lion King one. Would you rather be friends with Timon or Pumbaa? I have good jokes. I'll look every single one of them up. I don't think I have any of them that just fly off the top of my head. I will say though, with my job, I've had to become more witty and just really quick to respond, because it's like ruthless in there with jokes. It's like one after the other and knocking on people. And it's all fun and games. No one's like doing it to be malicious or anything, but man, they'll just go right at you and you have to just come right back at them with whatever you've got. So I have learned to be a little bit more witty over my 4 years of employment so far. Timon smells better. Yeah, Timon does smell better. Everyone's picking Timon. I picked Timon too. I'm gonna click on him, and the next one is, oh, it's the only one? Is that, oh no, here it is. Would you rather have a curly beard like Jafar or have a thick chest of hair like Gaston? Can I pick neither? But I think as a character, I like Gaston better, but I'm gonna let's see what you guys say. Thanks, Jeff. Right, neither. All right, I'm gonna pick the Jafar one since I am already good on the other one. All right, next question. Would you rather have a biscuit-loving raccoon for a pet or have a mischievous monkey for a pet? Have a biscuit-loving raccoon for a pet or have a mischievous monkey for a pet? Raccoon. Everyone loves Miko. Okay, raccoon. 56% agrees. Would you rather be Scar for a day or be Ursula for a day? I felt like I was Ursula for like, what, 6 years? Miko is your buddy. I like Miko too. So be Scar for a day or Ursula for a day? A guy breaks in a house and here leaves or Jesus will get you, and it was a parrot. Speaking, he said, the bird, no mine, and out of nowhere, a black pit bull bit him. I can't, oh wait, I don't know if I can get to it. I'm using my phone. So let me go to Insta on here and look. I don't think you can do private messages on the website. I don't see it. I have to check it later. I don't know how many of these there are, but I'm gonna pull up the funny jokes too. Oh, dad jokes. Is anyone gonna get offended if I do dad jokes? Oh, I knew it was a joke. I'm sorry. Okay. Did you hear about the restaurant on the moon? Great food, no atmosphere. How's that a dad joke? It's funny, but how's it a dad joke? I mean, jokes are silly, but they're funny at the same time. What do you call a fake noodle? An impasta. You like dad jokes? How many apples grow on a tree? All of them. Want to hear a joke about paper? Never mind. It's terrible. So stupid. I just watched a program about beavers. It was the best, oh, okay, I don't know that I can say it, DAM program I've ever seen. I don't want to cuss, even though it's spelled like, you know. Why did the coffee file a police report? It got mugged. Why was the hot dog cold? Why? Because it was a chili dog. I'm the queen of comedy. It's all on the internet, man. All of it. How does a penguin build a house? It glues it together. No. Dad, did you get a haircut? No, I got them all cut. What do you call a Mexican who has lost his car? Carlos. I don't think that's appropriate for our stream, is it? Dad, can you put my shoes on? No, I don't think they'll fit me. Why did the Scarecrow win an award? Because he was outstanding in his field. Why do elves go to school? Why, Jellies, why? Why don't skeletons ever go trick-or-treating? Because they have no body to go with. I'll call you later. Don't call me later. Call me Dad. What do you call an elephant that doesn't matter? An irrelevant. Want to hear a joke about construction? I'm still working on it. What do you call cheese that isn't yours? Nacho cheese. What did the grape do when he got stepped on? He let out a little whine. I wouldn't buy anything with Velcro. It's a total ripoff. Why can't a pirate learn the alphabet? They can't get past the C. Okay, so I said the same joke like twice in one night, and it was about a pirate, and it says, why is a pirate a pirate? And then the answer is, because they just are. I said it twice last time, which was, I think, what, Friday night or something? And that one gets me every single time. It makes me crack up so much. Courtesy of your 4-year-old nephew, I like it. My kids like to do jokes too. The rotation of Earth really makes my day. To the man in the wheelchair that stole my camouflage jacket, you can hide, but you can't run. That's just wrong. I would avoid the sushi if I were you. It's a little fishy. What do you call a fat psychic? A fortune teller. What's brown and sticky? A stick. I've never gone on a gun range before. I decided to give it a shot. Why do you never see elephants hiding in trees? Because they're so good at it. Okay, because they're so good at it. Did you hear about the kidnapping at school? It's fine, he woke up. A fortune store A furniture store keeps calling me. All I wanted was one nightstand. You learned that alphabet? The one is courtesy of a 4-year-old. Breaking news, Christy will be on Saturday Night Live. Now I have to have my own unique jokes. I'm just reading stuff. They just are. I know, it's my favorite. I love that one. Cheddar. Cheddar. I need like an eye patch and a pirate hat and a pirate costume. Actually, I have all that, but none of it fits. People don't like having to bend over to get their drinks. We really need to raise the bar. All right. Funny insults, funny compliments, funny limericks, funny riddles. We'll do funny riddles. What 2 things can you never eat for breakfast? Lunch and dinner. What has a face and 2 hands but no arms or legs? A clock. We did a bunch of these last time. Let's do funny insults, because this is what we do at work all day long. We do funny insults. So, if laughter is the best medicine, your face must be curing the world. That's bad. You're so ugly, you scared the crap out of the toilet. Your family tree must be a cactus because everybody on it is a, oh, it's a prick. Okay, that one's kind of bad. No, I'm not insulting you. I'm describing you. Ooh, that one's good. These are the kinds of things that we say at work. It's better to let someone think you're an idiot than to open your mouth and prove it. If I had a face like yours, I'd sue my parents. Your birth certificate is an apology letter from, I can't say that one. It would no longer make me appropriate for children. Okay, insults aren't gonna work if I keep having to skip them. Compliments. Even if you were cloned, you'd still be one of a kind and the better looking one. It's not easy to be me, which is why I need you. Those are cute. Back to funny jokes. Today at the bank, an old lady asked me to help check her balance, so I pushed her over. My friend says to me, "What rhymes with orange?" I said, "No, it doesn't." What do you call a guy with a rubber toe? A rubber toe. What did the pirate say when he turned 80 years old? "Hey, matey." I ate a clock yesterday. It was very time consuming. A blind man walks into a bar, and a table, and a chair. What's orange and sounds like a parrot? A carrot. Did you hear about the Italian chef that died? He passed away. When a deaf person sees someone yawn, do they think it's a scream? As I suspected, someone has been adding soil to my garden. The plot thickens. How do crazy people go through the forest? They take the psychopath. I just wrote a book on reverse psychology. Do not read it. Why wouldn't the shrimp share his treasure? Because he was a little shellfish. Hmm? Thank you. Okay. So, I think that, do you like those? I think I'm done with the jokes. It is a little after 10. I'm going to stay on for just a little bit longer to let anyone ask any questions or make a shameless plug for their channel. I mean, there's only four of you, so you all probably know each other. Got any Disney jokes? I can find some. Let's see. This one says clean and dirty Disney jokes, so I might want to read them before I read them out loud. Okay. Why can't you give Elsa a balloon? Because she'll let it go. Let it go. Let it go. How do you keep Pumbaa from charging you? Take away his credit card. Why didn't Anna and Elsa's parents teach them the whole alphabet? Because they got lost at sea. I like that one. Why are there no planes where Peter Pan lives? Because there's a sign that says Neverland. Why did Mickey go to outer space? To find Pluto. What did Nala say to Simba during a stampede? Move faster. What do you get when you cross a frog and a pig? A lifetime ban from the Muppet Show studio. What does Moana have? Why doesn't Moana have a man? Hula cares. Why? I'm laughing before even saying this one. Why was Tigger in the toilet? He was looking for poo. What does Alice ask so many questions? Because she's in Wonderland. What does Pooh Bear call his girlfriend? Honey. Why does Mickey Mouse use, or what does Mickey Mouse use to browse the web? An iPad mini. What's Peter Pan's favorite restaurant? Wendy's. When can you find a Little Mermaid? Or where can you find a Little Mermaid? Under the sea. What do you call Wally's cousin who cleans floors? Florida. What did Snow White say when her photos weren't ready yet? Someday my prince will come. That one's funny. What does Olaf eat for lunch? Icebergers. What did Winnie the Pooh say to his agent? Show me the honey. How does Officer Judy Hopps stay in shape? She does a lot of aerobics. Where do Disney characters like to eat? Mickey D's. Why was Cinderella kicked off the soccer team? Because she always ran away from the ball. What kind of vehicles do Disney characters drive? Minivans. What does Ariel like on her toast? Marmalade. What did Woody say to Buzz Lightyear? A lot. There were 3 movies. What is Tarzan's favorite Christmas carol? Jungle Bells. Why was Cinderella so very bad at soccer? Because she, that's the same one. Why does Peter Pan fly? Because he never lands. Why do people go to Disneyland? So they can get a little goofy. How many men does it take to... Nope, I can't read that one. Why was Cinderella no good at football? Because her coach was a pumpkin. All right. Yes, my kids would love these jokes for sure. All right, guys. I do have to get up at 4:30 in the morning, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and get off here. Thanks for joining and dealing with my silly jokes. You seem to like them, so that's cool. And I might, depending on what time we get back from Girl Scouts tomorrow, I might stream again tomorrow. I will actually have a better agenda. I just kind of sporadically got on tonight. But thanks for watching, guys. Have a good night.